tournament prep before the season is a love-hate relationship. I love getting prepared. I love being prepared. But man, before the season starts, we're talking about, I mean, I would guess 50, in minimum 50 to 60 hours of work on the boat and tackle to get ready for the season. It's probably well in excess of that, but that's just an absolute bare minimum in order to get ready. I'm gonna just kind of show you guys a few of the things that I've done, I'm doing. I leave essentially tomorrow for the tournament. I've got today to get things ready, finish getting things ready, and we're gonna hit the road tomorrow, headed to Florida. I basically need to have all of this stuff battened down, working condition, spooled up, ready to go, so that I can get down there in time to kind of get settled in Florida. I'm gonna get it one day on the water. I've got to test on my rods and reels because I got new reels this year. So that's what you're looking at. Look at all these casting rods, man. I've got a number of casting rods. Majority of those I have used in, within the last year or two, the rods. Now the reels, if you saw any of the videos I've done before, I upgraded from the Daiwa Tutulas. I used those for over 3 years. I think 3.5 years basically is kind of when I integrated those. Now I've gone to the Zillion SVTW. That is a little higher end reel. It's got some fancier features, a little bit lighter. Just a wow of a reel. But everybody can't afford those. I get that, especially not this many. It's an investment. This is my job. This is what I want to do. So I made that upgrade. Got a few other different reels for different specific reasons, but I wasn't going to show you specifically that here in this video. Just kind of going to show you, I've already put a number of the rods in the boat. This is just kind of so I had to get backing on all those reels. Then I had to get line on all those. The one I showed you, I've still got maybe 3 or 4 that still need line there. And then we're going to kind of walk down here. This is my line bag. This is what I take on tour. This is all my fluorocarbon, a little mono in there. I got a big box from Sunline, kind of like that there. Got a big box from Sunline that I went through all of my line. This took me a lot longer than I thought. It took me probably 2 hours to go through this, make sure I had all the specific sizes that I needed, and I was ready for all of that. And then I have another, I already threw it in the truck. I'll point that out here in a minute. I have another little smaller box that has nothing but braid in it. And Sunline's got this new, it's called D-Braid. It's pink. It is made specifically for spinning reels. It's got a heavier density, and it's got the PE coating on it, the plasma coating on it. So that's pretty slick. I didn't cut all the lights on in here, so sorry about that this morning back here in the shop. But just I've still got to put this on today. Got to put my light on the power pole so that I can have an anchor light easily. The Basscat comes with one, so I've got to do that today. That won't take me but 30 minutes or so. I've got all my tackle in the boat now, finally. Did all that the other day. That took a while. And luckily I had the same boat last year, so I kind of knew where I wanted to put most of my stuff. And so that stuff got sorted, got that in there. That is a good thing. I've still got to put together, I'll show you this right here. I've still got to put together, put my graphs on the front. I was waiting, not bolting anything down yet. I was waiting to see if I would get my Hydrowave coming in. I really like my Hydrowave, big fan, and they're back ordered tremendously from TH Marine. So I'll just go ahead and I'll put that on whenever it comes in during the year. It should come in before the next couple tournaments, but for these first 2 tournaments, unfortunately, I'm not going to have that on the boat. But I'm gonna go ahead and batten that stuff down, get all that. I packed the truck the other day. These are some spare rods that I'm going to carry. Those are the longer ones. I've got some more. This is the back of the truck. I've got some more spare rods right over here. These are the shorter ones that'll fit in this little short bed. Got a spare prop. I've got my all my little every event stuff that, you know, all the sandwich bags and that kind of stuff. There's that, the braid bag up there. I've got you know, all my spare extra soft plastics up there in the front, spare rain suit from Striker in case mine blows out or something. Got extra lures, extra hats, kind of got, this is all the, and those are my, you know, spare baits, extras in that big tub there. I had to go through and organize all of this stuff and get it packed, get it organized, you know, to make sure I had everything that I need. I've been fishing full time for over 20 years. During that time, you accumulate a lot of stuff. So each year you got to go through, call out what you don't need, and then make sure you do have what you do need. We're talking, you know, first aid kit, Band-Aids, dish soap, extra D-bombs, extra crawfathers. Do I have the top 3 or 4 colors that I like to throw in the spunk shads? Do I have the top 4 or 5 colors that I like to throw in the magic worms? All these extra baits. I got to make sure I have the spares. So I'd be kind of dumb going here and you're like, yo, dude, you got missile baits right on your shirt. But then you get out on tour and you run through the 2 bags of Green Pumpkin Money magic worms in your boat and you don't have any more. That would be kind of stupid. So I've got about 6 extra bags in the truck because I have to. But that's just kind of some of the stuff that goes into it. I've still got I like the little rubber bumper deals here for my rods. I've still got to put those on. So needless to say, I've got a lot of work today to do to get ready, and I've got some missile baits obligations and things like that. But we're gonna get it done. We're gonna get it done. We're gonna be hitting the road, and I think that you'll see. I should be ready. Should be ready to rock. Come Lake Okeechobee. That's the first tournament. Very excited. Got a lot of history on Okeechobee, but if you don't know Okeechobee, there is no local that ever dominates Lake Okeechobee. Kind of interesting as I prepare for it. The very first professional level tournament that I fished on Okeechobee, I finished 3rd. And since then I have finished about as high as you can finish and about as low as you can finish. I have bombed a couple, and I've, that 3rd place is my highest, but I've had a couple other decent finishes. So it's a hit or miss place, no matter if you're the most knowledgeable angler on the lake. If you guide on the lake on a daily basis, you still are subject to have your butt handed to you on that lake. It just constantly changes. It's a unique fishery. I love it. I love the challenge of it, and I love the history of Lake Okeechobee. So we're going to be getting down there here in a few days, and we'll get the season kicked off there, and then we go to Seminole. But man, all this prep work, I'm really happy with the wrap and how it turned out. You can see got all the logos on there. And then check out this console. I love this. I really do. My man Kevin, he wanted to put this little accent red on there. Really happy with the way that turned out. But I'll do a full walkthrough of the boat itself once I truly get it done. Maybe once I get down to Florida, I can film that and then post it for you guys. I'll go through the inside of the boat and show you how everything is technically. I don't even have the graph set up now because I'm not finished. But I'm gonna have that. I'm gonna get all that stuff done and maybe give you a full walkthrough of the boat. But I just want to kind of give you a preview of all the prep work that goes into hitting the road. Now, some guys may not spend 60 plus hours preparing for the season. Some guys may just spend, I don't know, 20, 15, but I think their performances usually, reflect that. And the other part about it for me is that I consider myself a very versatile angler. As you can see all the rods behind me, I feel like that any of those rods I could put in my hand and have the confidence to go out and pop a top 10 at Okeechobee. And my 2 punching rods are already in the boat, so those aren't even there. I don't think punching's going to be a deal, but we'll see. We'll see. You never know what could happen. Cold front could pop in there and change things up. But prepared for, like I said, you got to prepare for everything because I'm comfortable doing a lot of that fishing, on tour for a long time. But we're going to get after it here soon. If anybody has any questions or curiosity on things that I've done or things that you may have seen in the video, I will mention the bait on the side of the video later. Not yet. It's coming. just a little buzz for you there. But that's the that's kind of the preview of the whole you know, the whole deal for the preparation. And anybody has any questions, again, drop it down there in the comments, and I appreciate you guys watching.